What is private placement? A simple explanation by investing under 5 minutes. Private placement is where the company can sell its shares to predetermined investors at a certain price. It is a method of raising more capital for the company. Usually, the investors are selected prior, and they are usually the big giant financial institutions or high net profile person. It is stated private, thus it is no traded in the open market but direct from the company itself to the selected investors. As new shares are introduced, there will be dilution of shares for the pre-existing shareholders. For example, Company Z currently has 200,000 shares in the market. They plan to raise capital by placing private placement of 20,000 shares. This will dilute the shareholders' shares by 10% as new shares are going into the market. This may sound bad to the shareholders, but in return they able to gain some capital or cash flow, which is very important for the business. The main reason for private placement is to raise more capital, but is it a good thing? That all depends on how the company tends to utilize the capital. Let's see this scenario. This is Adam. He had a burger joint in London. He wished to introduce new menu to his restaurant such as hot dog and ice cream. But he needed extra money to buy all the machinery and ingredients needed for the new menu item. Thus, he do a private placement where he get extra cash from his relatives in exchange to some of his shares in the restaurant. This will be a good investment as this will increase his business profitability. In other situation, more and more burger joint are opened near his restaurant. This had caused a big drop in profit of his business. This eventually leading him to a step of closing down his restaurant. So, he place a private placement where he get injection of cash from his relatives so that his business can stay afloat. This might be a bad private placement as the capital raised is to cover the losses and eventually the business might close down. Do know investing before you start investing. Hit the subscribe button if you like more of this content.